You're tired of working day in and day out, trying to find new customers, chasing leads, doing whatever work comes your way, and never getting to earn what you're worth. You do it because you love the work, and you're passionate about serving older customers and their families. We get it. What you need is more of the right customers for your business, and more income for you and your family, so you can grow and help more people in your community. Well, you're in the right place, because this is Booming Your Bottom Line.
Hello, this is Mark Hager, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 65 of Booming Your Bottom Line. As always, I'm joined by my business partner, Aaron Murphy, to discuss small businesses serving the aging boomers, what the opportunities are, what you should be focusing on as a business owner, and how this idea of aging in place is impacting our world. Today, we're going to talk about hacking. Not computer hacking, business and solution hacking. How to hack your way to success, one creative solution at a time. Today's episode is inspired by a talk done by Holly Cohen at the TED 2016 conference. Holly is an OT as well as the co-founder of DIYAbility, an organization that focuses on the education of healthcare providers and community members in the area of assistive technology and disability. Now, that's a mouthful, but as you're about to hear, she's a force to be reckoned with. And just as an FYI, we'll put links in the article on the site to any references so you can see the articles for yourself.
Right. Now, Holly is an OT, like we said, but she's really doing some amazing things around hacking and making. In this sense, hacking is modifying something so that it can serve a different purpose or it serves its purpose better for the user. And making is creating something brand new to accomplish a specific task or function. As we said, Holly gives this talk at TED 2016 conference. It's a shame this video is not freely available since this topic is so fascinating. We found out about it via an interview posted on the AOTA website. And in the interview, Holly talks about the need for an OT, all OTs. We're going to just say providers of all kinds, to think differently about what's available for their patients or customers. Don't think off the shelf. Rather, what can I do with what's available to make it work better for my customer as it needs to? It's a pretty unique perspective and one we're going to explore with you today.
Yeah, so here's where we're going to start this. It doesn't matter what type of work you do. This perspective can be applied to what you're doing. The truth is, not every solution has been thought of, right? I mean, as far as a service or product provider, you have a certain number of things readily available to you to provide to your customers. All business owners do. Those are the standard. They're what's accepted. But what about instead of here's the square hole and you have to fit into it even though you're round mindset, what about what works for the individual need, the family's need? How can you take this long-held idea of this is the standard way we fix this problem and turn it into something that ekes the absolute most benefit out of what you have or can make for those people that you serve?
Right. At some level, we're discussing outside the box thinking. And Mark and I talk to a lot of business owners that want to differentiate their companies. You know what? The people that create solutions hyper-focused on the person out of nothing, or hack solutions, right, together from existing situations. And they take that and make it something beautiful and functional and a tool for enabling your customers. Now, that's a reputation that can't be ignored, and it will spread like wildfire. Mark, this reminds me of some of the conversations we've had with one of our clients, Jeff Duvall. He's a home remodeler in Cincinnati, and folks, this guy's doing it in business every day. He serves a lot of customers with disabilities like ALS, spina bifida, etc. And he hacks the home for his customers, right? He creates a process for each remodeling project that's individually designed to have the least impact on the customer's daily life. And he even builds removable modifications to serve customers with shorter lifespans. It's brilliant. I mean, no one wants to talk about stuff like that, but my goodness, this guy's taken making and hacking and integrated it into the way he actually serves his customers every day.
Yeah, that also reminds me of that organization called May We Help. They modify, nearly anything that people with disabilities might need to use so they can pursue what they're passionate about. That could be a a tricycle for a 7-year-old who can't get up the hill, right? Or building a remote controlled super soaker water gun for a quadriplegic teen, or even installing railings for a young man who has severe disabilities and is afraid to use the stairs. This is about perspective, right? Teaching yourself to think differently to enable people to do what they want to do. Not just what they need to do, but what they want to do. This is about quality of life.
Oh, yeah, for sure. This is really exciting stuff to talk about, you guys, but let's bring it back around to you. Let's focus on you. How do you use this mentally to serve your customers better and grow your business? I'm going to partially quote, but I want to play off something Holly said in that interview we were mentioning earlier. Just because someone has a specific need, physical, mental, etc., doesn't mean they shouldn't be able to do something.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that it has to be done differently. And there's no real reason why things, processes, products, homes shouldn't be made without different ways of accessing or interacting with them. How ridiculous is it, really, that there are homes that people, any person can't use, or sidewalks, or transportation systems, or can openers, right? There's nothing wrong with the person. There's something wrong with the solution or lack thereof with a product or service. The idea that disability was created by people. We have to see people as people. They might have a different need, might have a different way of going about their day, but they're completely capable of doing a lot of the things that we all do.
Amen.
So just think about that in terms of what you do and how you do it. Think about your last few projects for aging in place, or someone that had a specific need, or a mobility device. How could you have used these concepts of making and hacking to have served them better? I wish we could have Jeff, or some of the other folks that we know that have turned these ideas into business tools on the show with us today. That'd be a fantastic discussion. If you're interested in that, let us know. We'll gather some of those folks up. Maybe we can have a panel.
All right. Well, like Aaron was saying, to really get started down this road, you've got to consider what your standard solutions are now, and then seriously think about how you can do those things differently, different than the standard, better results for the client, cheaper, not necessarily in quality, but maybe even financially. Get out there and learn from what others are doing. Brainstorm with your teams, or mastermind, or networking group. Start talking to each other and picking each other's brains, not just to nail down solutions, but just to get inspiration. Bounce those crazy ideas off each other. And then go find some customers that are challenged, or that may be challenging. Maybe people that you might not have chosen to work with previously, but someone who could help you stretch your own boundaries. And then take those jobs and plan it and build it and see what comes out of it. And I have to tell you, this whole idea of accessibility as a way to progress, it's really starting to feel like a movement. I know we've talked about it a few times in the last couple of months. Are you feeling that too? I mean, if not, I encourage you to start paying attention to what's happening out in the world, and how much the media is talking about things like this. This is a real opportunity for you as an individual, but also as a business owner. And we've said it in the recent past, but it's worth saying again that now is the time to start acting on this. It's time to start taking some chances, stretching yourself, and preparing your company, your services, and more importantly, yourself, right, to step into that role of the major player in your community. You're going to have to scale your business to do it, and I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but the results could be far more success than you've ever imagined.
Absolutely, yeah. Guys, when we mentioned this on recent shows, when Susan Sarandon or Stevie Wonder is on the stage on TV talking about this discussion, it's right there. We're here now. So if you're ready to reach and serve the best boomer customers and do it better, get this right. If you want to be out in front of your competition and get the lion's share of your local market with more revenue by doing less projects, I want to invite you to get in contact with us. We've taught many other business owners already, the owner, the CEO, staff, remodelers, occupational therapists. We've taught them everything from marketing that works to business strategies, either startup or scaling. They've learned to make more money by doing less projects with better clients. Yes, work smarter, not harder. We can do that with you too. If you're interested in that, just go to DIYAbility.com/start and schedule a call with us. Once you do that, you'll just answer a few questions for us on a form about your business, so we're ready for your call. And then when we're on the phone together, we're going to focus on your business, give you some ideas that you can use right now to start moving forward and accomplishing your personal and business dreams and goals. So don't wait. Go to bybllive.com/start today.
All right, well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode and that you've heard something that's inspired you or helped you take a step closer to the future that you've been dreaming about for your business. We appreciate you listening, and until next time, be well, be bold, and boom your bottom line.